Well, as clamour for justice in the Mumbai hit-and-run case grows, the main accused, Mihir Shah, has been sent to police custody till the 16th of July. Police sources told Times Now that Mihir has confessed to being behind the wheel at the time of the accident. He says, yes, I was the one driving the luxury car that knocked down the two-wheeler, resulting in the death of a 45-year-old woman named Kaveri. But Mihir's remand note, accessed by Times Now, has revealed some startling details. The note details the 6 minutes of dragging horror on the fateful day. From 5:25 a.m. to 5:31 a.m. is when the horror unfolded. The couple's bike was on the extreme left of the 5-lane road. There was ample space for the car to pass through, but still, the car rammed into the bike. The woman fell on the bonnet of the vehicle, but Mihir Shah did not stop the car and instead only accelerated it. So the woman had, after the accident, due to the impact of the accident, fallen on the bonnet of the car, but instead of stopping the vehicle, he only accelerated it. As a result, the woman's body got entangled in the wheels. In fact, in one of the junctions, as he was driving with her, being on the bonnet, people in other vehicles immediately asked Mihir to stop the vehicle, but he refused to do so. The car was then finally stopped near the ceiling, where Mihir and the driver changed seats. Now, the drive... what happened next is even more horrific. In fact, Mihir changed seats with the driver. The driver then rammed the vehicle into the woman yet again, the woman lying on the road bleeding. The court, while granting the custody, has also noted that Mihir removed the number plate of the vehicle after committing the crime and disposed it off. The court, in fact, also said that there is a need for the police to probe if Mihir had contacted others to seek their help in a bid to destroy the evidence. The incident and the shocking details have also sparked off a massive political war in the state as the opposition claims a bid to shield Mihir. The Chief Minister, though, has once again assured that the guilty will not be spared.
अपोजिशन हमेशा आरोप करते रहती है। उनके पास आरोप के सिवा दूसरा कोई काम है? जो गुनाहगार है उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई करना, इसको प्राथमिकता देनी चाहिए। और जो विक्टिम है उनको सपोर्ट करना, ये पहली बात है, वो प्राथमिकता है, उसको प्रायोरिटी देना है। ये पॉलिटिक्स करना है। उनके परिवार को मुख्यमंत्री सहायता निधि से 10 लाख रुपए देंगे। वो हमारे परिवार के लोग हैं और जो भी सपोर्ट उनको लगेगा वो हम करेंगे। जो गुनाहगार है उनको बिल्कुल बख्शा नहीं जाएगा, उनके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई हो जाएगी। जो बार है, जो देर रात तक चलते हैं, पब है, वहां पर और अनैतिक जो कुछ ड्रग्स है, ये सब बेचने वाले जो है, उनके ऊपर भी कड़ी कार्रवाई करने का आदेश मैंने दिया हुआ है।
The opposition, meanwhile, continues to raise questions of the police probe, claiming that the arrest of Mihir Shah was deliberately delayed to shield him. The Shinde Sena, however, came to the defense of the Mumbai police, saying they acted promptly as per the directions of the Chief Minister.
I believe I have said this yesterday also in the assembly. This is not just a hit and run. This is not just an accident. This is a murder. Taking any victim, dragging her in the car for almost 2 kilometers and then reversing the car and dashing her again is an absolute outright murder. And I believe the strongest punishment in this country should be meted out to him. See, the action can happen on anyone, but instead of anyone, I would like to see the bulldozer justice coming onto Mihir Rajesh Shah's house.
देखिए, इसमें कोई भी पॉलिटिक्स नहीं है। अगर पॉलिटिक्स होता तो बच्चा गिरफ्तार ही नहीं होता, बल्कि सिर्फ अरेस्ट नहीं किया गया, तो वो जो सबूत मिटाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे उनके फैमिली को भी उस दायरे में लाया गया।
हिट एंड रन का केस नहीं है, ये मर्डर का केस है। विपक्ष बोल रहा है इसे मर्डर की तरह देखा जाए और उसके चार्जेस लगाए जाए।
देखिए, एक आधे पॉलिटिकल का लीडर का बच्चा होने की वजह से ऐसी सब बातें की जा रही है। ऐसे बातें नहीं होती। कानून के तौर पे जो भी कार्रवाई करनी है वो पुलिस उसके तरीके से करती है।
जो मुजरिम था, जो आरोपी था, उसको भागने की पूरी सहूलियत दी गई। 3 दिन के बाद उसको अरेस्ट किया गया। अभी 3 दिन के बाद उसको अरेस्ट करके उसका ब्लड सैंपल लेंगे तो उसमें कोई भी ब्लड में अल्कोहल पॉजिटिव नहीं मिलेगा। इस प्रकार की मदद राज्य शासन ने, जो आरोपी है बरली का, उसको भागने में की है।
पुलिस अपनी कार्रवाई बड़ी सख्ती से कर रही है। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री महोदय, माननीय होम मिनिस्टर देवेंद्र जी है, शिंदे साहब है, सभी ने कहा है, जिन्होंने भी कहा है कि इसमें सख्त से कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए। अगर कोई भाग जाता है हिट एंड रन, मतलब उसी का मतलब वही है कि भाई मार के वो भाग रहा है, तो उसके बाद में उसको मिलने को थोड़ा समय तो लगता ही है। पुलिस तो बहुत सतर्क है, रात दिन काम कर रही है। पुलिस की कोई लापरवाही इसमें नहीं है।
Let's go across to my colleague Nilesh Shukla joining us on the broadcast with the details of the remand note accessed by Times Now. Nilesh, the politics of it aside, the remand note has also detailed the 6 minutes of horror that unfolded of how Mihir Shah could have stopped the vehicle after the accident took place. In the impact of the accident, the woman fell on the bonnet of the car, but he refused to do so. Take us through the details that have been mentioned in the remand note.
Well, absolutely. After this incident took place, an outcry yet again was seen in the Mumbaikars, and what we have access through this file is somewhat revealing how the gruesome and inhuman this incident was, and how this youngster, how this teenager conducted this incident in a very inhuman manner. Though he was behind the wheel, he first dashed at the car. He could have saved the woman, the lady. However, after the incident, he kept on dragging the woman who was pleading for help. However, he kept on dragging the vehicle, the woman, for more than 1.5 kilometers, thus resulting in death of the lady. This remand copy, the primary report, which is filed by Mumbai Police, mentioned how it was a wide road and enough space was already in there for the two-wheeler, which was already following its lane discipline, keeping the vehicle in the left. However, this speeding BMW hit from behind, even though there was ample amount of space, and later on kept dragging the vehicle for more than 1 kilometer. And this sheet, what the detail mentioned is that after the incident, the individual, the friends of this accused, removed the number plate of the vehicle and then later switched vehicle at Bandra Kalanagar, and then the accused called up his girlfriend, met him and went to his place, and later on the girlfriend of the accused called up his sister, and then he was later shifted to Borivali, where he hid out for a few hours, and then later he went to a resort, keeping his phone and his friend's phone in switch off condition, so as the police would not be able to track him, and thus various charges would be put up against him. What police sources also revealing is that they have collected or taken statements of the bar owners, bar staff members, where these individuals, the accused and his friends, went to consume alcohol. Now these staff members have notified police that though this individual is aged at 23, however he had presented certain documents to upscale his age to 27-year-old, and you can understand that not only during the incident or after the incident, but also before the incident, the individual has been involved in act of forgery, and thus making the case stronger against him.
Absolutely. So not just the accident in itself that is horrific, Nilesh, but also the manner in which an attempt had been put in place to cover up the entire issue, cover up the entire hit and run case, switching places with the driver, changing his own appearance, and also removing the number plate. And all of this, the court has taken cognizance of. Nilesh, stay with us. We have more breaking inputs also